we are group 49, and this is our assignment 2 for Eng 4A03, Ethics, Equity, and Law in Engineering. We'll be talking about 3 topics: engineering intern, licensing requirements, and seals. A lot of you might not know this now that you're in first year engineering, but throughout your degree, a lot of you will probably want to find a co-op or internship. An engineering intern is a student in an engineering program who is gaining hands-on experience in their field through an internship program. They will conduct basic engineering tasks under supervision, as well as various administrative duties. This is why it's important to know the Professional Engineers Act regarding engineering interns. So to enroll in the EIT program, which is the engineering intern, you must be an applicant for licensure, meaning you have met the academic requirements of licensure, which means that you've graduated from a Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board accredited program, which happens at McMaster. You can apply for licensure and enroll in the program as soon as you graduate by filling out the application for license and checking the appropriate box from the engineering interns program section for the application form. If you are not an engineering intern, it's important to never use a false title indicating that you are. This can result in serious offenses and fines. The fines can include up to $10,000 for the first offense and up to $25,000 for any of other offenses after. This includes using the title engineering intern or the abbreviation EIT.
So there are benefits to being an engineering intern, such as the opportunity to receive detailed, confidential annual work experience reviews, the eligibility to participate in PEO's licensure assistance program, opportunities to attend PEO and PEO chapter EIT seminars, the opportunity to join a PEO chapter, attend meetings, and network with professional colleagues, access to the PEO's online portal, and the opportunity to join the Ontario Society of Professional Engineers and participate in their member-only services, such as insurance and investment plans, and online career center. So Section 33 revolves around licensing requirements. So in order to become a professional engineer, you must have an engineering license. Only a licensed engineer may prepare, sign, and seal, and submit engineering work plans and drawings to a public authority for approval, or seal engineering work for public and private clients. It's important to know the rules associated with each applicant in order to obtain this license. So the rules are as follows. You must be graduated with a bachelor's degree in CEAB accredited engineering program, acquired 48 months of experience in professional engineering practice, acquired up to 12 months of pre-graduation engineering experience after the midpoint of the bachelor's degree, acquired at least 12 of the 48 months of experience in a Canadian jurisdiction, and lastly, successfully completed the professional practice examination. Experience acquired outside Canada does in fact satisfy the requirements, but only under the following conditions. If the head office of the employer is in Canada, if your supervisors are legally authorized to practice professional engineering in the Canadian jurisdiction, or if the experience provides you with the necessary practical skill and sufficient familiarity with applicable Canadian codes. Section 52 revolves around seals. So a seal on a document and drawing indicates that they're final for the intended purpose and have been prepared by or under the supervision of a person licensed to practice professional engineering, who's assuming responsibility for them. By sealing documents and drawings, license holders acknowledge that they assume professional responsibility for the design, opinions, judgments, or directions given in the documents or drawings. Every holder of a professional license shall have a seal of design. A seal of design must be approved by the council. That includes the surname and initials of the holder of the temporary license, the words Temporary Licensee and Association of Professional Engineers of Ontario, the temporary license number, the date of expiry, and a statement of the limitations on the temporary license that may affect the public.
Thank you, Ashley and Megan, for that wonderful review of the content and the points of the sections that we're covering. Now, I don't know if you guys soaked all of that in, whether you did or didn't. We should review to refresh our knowledge. Let's get it done. So our first review question is, asking what are the 2 requirements to become an engineering intern or EIT. And I'll give you guys 2 or 3 moments to think about this. There are just 2 simple requirements, and I'll give you a hint. One of them requires 4 years, and the other is a simple sort of task that you have to do. Right. So, if you guessed that you needed to graduate from a CAB, which is the Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board accredited engineering program, as well as filling out the application for license and checking the appropriate boxes in the EIT engineering intern section, then you are correct. Our next review question is a true or false question. True or false, 48 months of experience in professional engineering work is needed to apply for your professional engineering license. Now this is a 50-50 shot, but I'll still give you guys a couple moments to think. Let's see what the answer is. It is true. Additionally, 12 of those 48 months must be acquired in Canadian jurisdiction. And also up to 12 months may be acquired after you've completed the midpoint or 1/2 of your engineering degree. For example, if you have a 4-year engineering program, 2 full years of your courses must be completed for you to work in engineering work for up to 12 months. And those may be eligible for those 48 months of experience that you need in total to apply for your PEng license. Our next review question is another true or false question. It's a 50-50 shot. True or false? Graduation from a CAB accredited program is required to apply for your PEng license. I'll give you guys a couple moments to think about this, and just recall that you did need a CAB accredited program graduation to apply for your engineering intern EIT. Let's see what the answer is. It is true. You do need to graduate from a CAB accredited engineering program to apply for your professional engineering license. Additionally, if you happen to not graduate from a CAB accredited program, equivalent educational qualifications recognized by the council can be sufficient for this requirement. Also, you guys at MAC don't need to worry because all of the Bachelor of Engineering programs at McMaster are accredited by CAB. So that's one less thing to worry about once you graduate. Our last review question is a bit tricky. It's a multiple choice question. Here we go. A seal of design must be approved by the council that includes either A, the surname and initials of the holder of the temporary license, B, the words temporary licensee and Association of Professional Engineers of Ontario on it, C, the temporary license number, D, the date of expiry, E, a statement of the limitations on the temporary license that may affect the public, or F, all of these above. Now I'll give you guys a couple moments to think about it. Is it A, B, C, D, or E, or F for an engineering seal of design? Let's see what the answer is. It is F, all of the above. An engineering seal of design must be approved by the council that includes all of the following things. Okay, guys, that's the end of our module for you guys, and we hope you learned a little something about being an engineering intern or EIT, the PO licensing process to get your professional engineering license, as well as engineering seals. And we hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.
Hello guys, and welcome to Intertech. I hope you've been enjoying your onboarding experience. This module will explain to you the licensing process and seals under the PEO. This module will help guide you through the important sections of the Professional Engineering Act. For the position of engineering technician, it is encouraged that you apply to become an engineer in training and work towards earning your PEng license designation. Intertech will support you through this process, and this module will help you explain why becoming an engineer in training and professional engineer is important and how to work towards achieving these designations. This module will also teach you about engineering seals for documentation, which is important as most engineering documents you complete will require a seal. There are 3 topics that we're covering today. I will be covering section 32.1 on engineering interns. My colleague Drake will be covering section 33 and section 52 on licensing requirements and seals. An engineering intern is a student of an engineering program who is gaining hands-on experience in their field through an internship program. They will conduct basic engineering tasks under supervision, as well as various administrative duties. Your position at Intertech qualifies you to register to become an engineering intern, to provide you with resources to work towards your PEng designation. To enroll in the EIT program, you must be an applicant for licensure, meaning you have met the academic requirements of licensure, that is, graduated from a CAB accredited program. You can apply for licensure and enroll in the program as soon as you graduate by filling out the application for license, page 5 to 8, and checking the appropriate box in the Engineering Intern EIT program section of the application form. If you apply for your license within 6 months of graduation, PEO will credit your license application fee, as well as the cost of your first-year membership in the EIT program, towards payment of your registration and initial PEng. License fees once you have been approved for a license. Intertech would like you to complete your application for license in the first month of employment. Speak to your supervisor for accommodations. If you are not an engineering intern, it is important to never use the false title indicating that you are. This includes the titles of engineering intern or EIT. This can result in an offense and fines on conviction. The first offense is $10,000, and the subsequent offenses can be charged for up to $25,000. Ensure never to state EIT in your title when you sign documents. This is a summary of section 32.1. There are benefits to being an engineering intern EIT, such as the opportunity to receive detailed, confidential, annual work experience reviews, eligibility to participate in PEO's licensure assistance program, access to Engineering Dimensions, PEO's official journal, opportunities to attend PEO and PEO chapter ETI seminars, the opportunity to join a PEO chapter and attend meetings and network with professional colleagues, become a member of the chapter in your residing region and able to vote in the chapter selection and serve as an executive of the chapter, attending annual meetings of members and meetings of the council, being appointed to a committee established by the council, email notices or items of interest pertaining to your development into a licensed engineer, access to PEO's online portal, the opportunity to join the Ontario Society of Professional Engineers and participate in their member-only services such as insurance and investment plans, and online career center.
So the next topic that we'll be talking about is licensing requirements. So in order to become a professional engineer, you must have an engineering license. Only a licensed engineer may prepare, sign, and seal, as well as submit engineering plans and drawings for approval in public work or seal engineering work for private clients. At Intertech, your supervisor and manager will review all of your work and sign and seal engineering documents for our clients. On documents such as factory audit manuals, test plans, letter reports, and other engineering work documents, you will sign your name as a reporter, but the document will require the signature and seal of an evaluation services reviewer that has an engineering license. At Intertech, we will support you through all of this and all of these following steps towards getting your license. The first step and requirement you have already done as graduates from an accredited engineering program. The second step is to acquire and demonstrate 48 months worth of experience in a professional engineering environment, with at least 12 months of those being in a Canadian jurisdiction, like we provide here for you at Intertech. If you have completed up to 12 months of experience after the midpoint of your bachelor's degree, this experience is also eligible. Finally, you must successfully complete the professional practice examination. The next thing that we'll be talking about is seals. A seal on documents and drawings indicates that they are final for the intended purpose and have been prepared by or under the supervision of a person licensed to practice professional engineering. By placing your seal on a piece of work, you are taking responsibility for it. Seals are necessary for Intertech's engineering work documents for our clients. Every holder of provisional license shall have a seal of design. As a junior engineer without a license, you will have to go to your superiors for seals. A seal of design must be approved by the council that includes A, the surname and initials of the holder of the temporary license, B, the words temporary licensee and Association of Professional Engineers of Ontario, C, the temporary license number, D, the date of expiry, and E, a statement of the limitations on the temporary license that may affect the public. So this concludes Module 1, Engineering Intern, PO Licensing Process, and Seals. Thank you for listening.
This concludes Engineer 4A03, Ethics, Equity, and Law for Engineers, Assignment Number 2, Group 49. Here are the following references that our group used to assist us in the information for this video.